Sweet light and Voda water are the two simple words that formed the name of one of the most beautiful towns on the Dnieper River, Svetlovodsk. Its date of birth is June 7, 1954, when the builders of the Kremenchuk hydroelectric power station laid the first stones into the foundations of the apartment houses on the former Tabarisha Cape. The hydroelectric station is within the boundary of Svetlovodsk now. The Kremenchuk Hydro Engineering Complex ranks the third in the Dnieper Cascade for its capacity and production of electric power. Its capacity is 625,000 kilowatts of energy. Svetlovodsk rose together with the erection of the power station. It was planned a garden town by the designers and builders. That's why the first thing we notice when getting acquainted with the town is the unusual abundance of greenery in it. Now the streets of Svetlovodsk are lined with trees and shrubs of 16 species. One can see many picturesque parks, squares and lawns, so each street has its own green shade. It is very pleasant to walk along the shady streets in hot weather and go to their favorite places in the town: Boulevardный Uzviz, park named after Taras Shevchenko, seafront, the yard of native school.
When was Svetlovodsk founded?
School, native school. Over 42 years, school number 10 opens its doors before beloved pupils, their teachers and parents. Every year, the first bell rings in our beautiful autumn yard to sound the beginning of the new school year. Over the years, Its Highness School number 10 has met more than one generation of school children and was sung by thousands of graduates. Thousands of school leavers were, while the school remained the non-restrained symphony of childhood in their memory. School is a small country with its symbols, flag, emblem, anthem. Pupils are proud of their school and write a new page in its history every day. On the 1st of September 1972, newly built school number 10 opened its doors hospitably to its first pupils. Gorbatyuk Mikhailo Artemovich received the key of the school. Honored guests of school were presented at the meeting. These were chiefs of the school, representatives of the plant of pure metals by which the school was built in the short term. Since 1978, the school was headed by Ivanova Raisa Ivanivna. Cabinet system was developed by her leadership. There were classes with intensive study of the Russian language, mathematics, biology. The school became the basic school of the methodical work. Since 1991, the school was managed by Kovshar Valentina Ivanivna. She was the first director of the school in the city who was elected to the position on democratic principles by teaching staff. Valentina Ivanivna supported student-centered pedagogy. Under her leadership, teachers acquainted innovative educational technologies.
When did school number 10 open its doors to the first pupils?
In 2013, Spashiba Oksana Petrovna became the school principal. She is a teacher of the highest category, the teacher methodologist. The novelty of the structure of primary level is the introduction of courses: Poetics, the first form; ABC Food, the second, the third forms; The Road to Wonderland, the third form; Children's Rights, the second form; Logic, the fourth form. Senior pupils extend their knowledge of the fundamentals of science by the additional courses. In 2002, the Museum of the School's History was opened. The museum has some photos, newspaper articles of 78 years about collective achievements, students' performances of puppet theater, performances of teachers' propaganda team Nepasedi, teachers' vocal group, choir, awards for sports achievements in athletics, tennis, chess.
When was the Museum of the School's History opened?
Everything starts from childhood. The children's gentle morning begins, sunlight opens up it, golden leaves whisper. The room smells with crayons and blank papers. Every morning the school opens its doors for its pupils.
Our school is a comprehensive state school. 500 pupils study in it. 50 teachers work and provide teaching process. There is no doubt in our school work talented, hardworking, well-qualified teachers. They like their profession and take care about our pupils' knowledge, future life, health in cooperation with their parents. We know that actions speak louder than words. That's why the doors of our school are always opened before gifted and bright pupils.
How many pupils study in our school?
The development of child is impossible without family. Father's shoulder and mother's prayer are the Ukrainian traditions in children's bringing up. The family finds their continuation in the school family, where the eternal humanistic ideals carry out. Love for pupils, professional skills, progressive views, optimism, commitment to school differentiate our teachers.
Teachers should have a special place in every child's heart, because in this game of life they help them get their start.
I just want to thank you for all the things you have done. You are very special teachers, and to us, you are number one.
Surely, accepting new challenges, the pupils of our school go to the European community. They realize that erudition and the knowledge of foreign languages help to be in the center of events, take an equal place among Europeans.
I want to visit England. I like to learn English and I like to read poems. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, and Z. Now I know my ABC, 26 letters from A to Z. White sheep on a blue hill. When the wind stops, you all stand still. When the wind blows, you walk away slow. White sheep, where do you go?
So, my dear friends,
I like my school because our teachers are real professionals. They're very kind to us, and also they give us the chance to develop ourselves.
I like my school because learning there is very interesting. We develop ourselves and study English in the English culture and the English language with using of modern technologies.
Our school helps students to understand the positive role of education and knowledge plays in our everyday life. Our school teachers do their best to return this help into the success in our studying, future career and even life.
I like to learn English in my school because I like to read poetry in original language, and especially Shakespeare is possible for me.
I like my school because it became my real second home, and I understood many useful things and made many friends. So I don't want to leave my school. I want to stay in it for a long time.
Why do the pupils like their school?
School number 10 is a school in which teachers take care about the child's health, prepare students for life in modern conditions by implementing healthcare technologies. Morning exercises, PE minutes, biological pauses are held in the classrooms, increasing physical activity of children and helping to prevent diseases. Our goal is to enter into the European network of health promotion schools. Folk wisdom says in order to raise a person, he should be given the first 4 lessons per day for 10 years. Here these lessons are health, love, wisdom and labor. People's experience and modern pedagogy put the health lesson on the top. Teachers give their valuable experience to students, teach them proper mode of life in the classroom and during numerous post-school activities, contests, talk shows, sport events, photo exhibitions, school projects.
What helps to increase physical activity of children and prevent diseases?
School number 10 believes in the talent of each child, helps children to believe in themselves. Talented students have always been and will be at thoughtful tutors. Search and initiative, desire to be a teacher who is awaiting for is our matter. In our school, teachers give thorough knowledge of the subjects, teach children to acquire knowledge independently. Students demonstrate a high level of knowledge during the external evaluation, get prizes in Olympiads, win in different contests and competitions. Every year, achievements of the pupils in their study and creativity are marked on holiday lines. The best school children are awarded with the glory of school, the first, the second and the third degrees. In 2014, secondary school number 10 became the winner of the contest, the best model of the educational establishment.
What are the best school children awarded with?
The teachers look into the past, live in the present, paving the bridge to the future through their graduates, worthful citizens of Ukraine. The school history is related integrally in the events of our country. There are many tragic pages in it. Thus, a graduate of our school, the lieutenant of the Ukrainian army, Ilyin Andriy Mykolaievich, died a heroic death on the 23rd of January 2015 at Hotlivka, Donetsk region. He was only 32. Andriy was buried in the Revivka graveyard. His memory will live forever in our hearts. Heroes do not die. To be proud of the school is the highest feeling of the pupils. To be proud of the pupils is the highest feeling of the teacher. Honor, sometimes hard work of teachers are awarded generously by successful students. It is very pleasant when former pupils become modern teachers, continuing noble teachers' course. There are 10 such teachers in our school.
When God created teachers, we have as special friends to help us understand His word and truly comprehend the beauty and the wonder of everything we see and become a better person with each discovery.
When God created teachers, He gave us special guides to show us ways in which to grow, so we can all decide how to live and how to do what's right instead of wrong, to lead us so that we can lead and learn how to be strong.
Why God created teachers? Is His wisdom and His grace. It was to help us learn to make our world a better, wiser place.
When was Svetogorsk founded?
It was founded on the 7th of June 1954.
When did school number 10 open its doors to the first pupils?
On the 1st of September 1972, the newly built school number 10 opened its doors to its first pupils.
When was the Museum of the School's History opened?
In 2002, the Museum of the School's History was opened.
How many pupils study in our school?
500 pupils study in it.
Why do the pupils like their school?
The pupils like their school because their teachers are real professionals. It is very interesting to learn for them. The school helps to understand the role of education in pupils' life. The school became a real second home for the pupils.
What helps to increase physical activity of children and prevent diseases?
Morning exercises, PE minutes, physiological poses are held in the classrooms, increasing physical activity of children and helping to prevent diseases.
What are the best school children awarded with?
The best school children are awarded with the glory of school, the first, the second, the third degrees.
Long live school number 10! Good luck, prosperity and happiness for your pupils, teachers and parents.